Hello. Good evening and welcome to tonight's lesson. So let me just check, obviously, really quickly if we are live everywhere. And then we can start because I've got a couple of things for you today and they are extremely interesting. And I can't wait for you to have them all. So let me just check. I can see that we can see on LinkedIn, it's live, and on YouTube, it's live. When you join in, let me know who you are and say hello. Just as a reminder, StreamYard does not allow me to see who is writing the comments. So if you're here from the Facebook group, just say hello, write your name so I can actually greet you properly and not just by saying, hey. So I'm going to wait a couple of seconds so everybody can catch up and everybody can come on. And, oh, I see 2 people already. Come and say hello to me. And then I'm going to share my screen and start with this masterclass that is going to change your 2022. And literally your business will skyrocket this year. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for myself. That's what I want for everybody. Hey, Barbara, welcome to the class. That's what I want for absolutely everybody. Let me remind you that your success is my success. So if you're successful, it makes me, it just fills my heart, fills me up with energy, and I'm really excited for that. I'm really grateful for that. So let me start by sharing my screen because it's going to be a longer one than what it usually is. So I just want to go straight into it. So then you've got all the time to do whatever you need to do and everything that, and literally have a good evening. So we're going to start by presenting it. And here we are. Okay, so attention, money. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to go talk about so much stuff, but the title of Masterclass is Attention, Money. 5 steps that you must take in 2022 to crush your money goals. Because at the end of the day, we're all entrepreneurs, and the number one reason that we became an entrepreneur is because we want financial freedom, and that means money. So how to set up for success in this masterclass. I really want you to honor yourself during this time. I want you to put your phone away unless you're using it as a notepad. I want you to avoid any distractions. Add the do not disturb on your office door if you have one and somebody might come and just like annoy you a little bit. Have your pen and paper ready to take notes because all of the content that I'm about to share with you is actionable. So you want to stay ready, stay sharp. You need to act on what you hear, you learn, and experience. All the action will be right here. You can ask any questions in the Facebook group, and all of the breakthroughs should happen in the Facebook group because I want to see you and acknowledge you. Hey, I don't know who you are. I'm assuming it's Anita, but I don't know who you are because StreamYard does not allow me to see the names. So be ready to be poured into. I'm literally going to pour loads of knowledge into you, and it's a short window of time together. I am going to make the greatest impact for you and for your business. And then we'll choose our next step together, obviously. So all the chat and engagement will be happening in the Successful Entrepreneur Club, which is my Facebook group. So if you want to leave a comment, put like, share it, tag other people so they can come and join the masterclass. Full transparency, because I like to be transparent. That's what my business is based on. I will offer you an opportunity to work with me inside of your business and help you structure and grow your business. But that is for later. So now we're going to focus on now. I will talk fast, because I do, but I will be very, very detailed. I am known to give a lot of value, so be ready to pick up also what's between the lines. I like to begin with a 5 minutes visualization exercise so we can get in the mood and then we can go into the training. So for now, put down your pen and paper, put down all your notes, and close your eyes. We're going to jump 90 days from now. So I want you to begin by focusing your thoughts on your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in easily and effortlessly. Then breathe out. Each breath allows you to become more relaxed and more comfortable. You look around and you see that you're in a forest. It's almost nighttime and the sky is an indigo blue. Off in the distance, you can hear the crickets passing by and the river flows gently. You walk through the forest and take in all the beauty, all the tranquility you can feel. You see a bright light calling your name. You follow it and walk through it. The bright light opens up a portal that takes you 90 days from now to your future self. You walk out on the other side of the portal and you see nature. It's a bright, sunny day. The temperature outside is perfect. The sky is blue and there are no clouds. You start to walk on the path you are on until you see a beautiful house. It has glass windows, a garden, and a peaceful vibe to it. You keep on walking towards the house, and at the front door, you see somebody coming, waiting for you. It's yourself, just 90 days from now. You say hello to your future self, and you notice the way your future self returns your greeting. They welcome you into this time and place 90 days in the future. What does this person, the future you, look like? Notice how this person stands, what this person is wearing. Get a sense of this person's essence. Notice the inside of this house. What kind of person lives here? What are the colors of this place? Is anyone else there? Now move with your future self to a comfortable place for a conversation. Maybe have a cup of tea or a glass of water. Make yourself comfortable because you're about to talk. Begin by asking, what are you doing with your life now? What do you love about your life? Take a moment to hear the answer. Now ask your future self the following question. What do I need to do to get me from where I am right now to where you are? What would be most helpful? Listen to what your future self has to tell you. Good. Now tell your future self one thing that is really bothering, hurting, or worrying you right now. And ask, how did you overcome this challenge? How did you overcome this heartache? Good. Finally, ask your future self to tell you one word that is important for you to remember when you're feeling down or you need an extra support to keep going towards your goals. What is that one word? Remember it. Put it into your subconscious mind. As you're about to leave, you notice that your future self has a gift for you. Receive the gift. What is it? What do you notice about it? Bringing this visit to a close, thank your future self for being here with you today and sharing so much wisdom. Now take a deep breath, breathe in this experience, remember everything that you need to remember. Now find your way back to the portal and come back to the present moment. Wiggle your finger and toes, take a deep stretch if you need to, and gently open your eyes. I'm going to allow you a couple of seconds to write down what word your future self told you and how you feel right now. Let me know how you feel after this quick visualization session. I always like to do them because they put you in the mood. Deciding who our future self is the easiest way to embody the person that we want to be. I want you to comment now because visualization session is over. Now I'm gonna go back to value. I want to comment right now on the video that you're watching. I am ready to get paid in my business. Comment on it right now. I am ready to get paid in my business, because I know you are. I know you're ready. I have full confidence that you are ready to get paid in your business. Now, who wouldn't want to be paid in the business? Hey, sign your name, please. Otherwise, I don't know who you are. Don't know who I'm speaking to. I know that Barbara's in because she signed her name. Now, I can't see you, so let me know who you are, please. So here is what you'll learn today. First, we are going to discuss the real secret to success and money, which means, yes, I'm ready to get paid in my business, says Anita. Hell yes, you are ready to get paid in your business. I have no doubts about that. So we're going to talk about the real secret, okay? That you don't even imagine is that one. No more procrastination, no more resentment, no more self-sabotage, a lifestyle that you desire by being unapologetically you. Then we are going to cover the big picture. Why structure matters more than anything else that you can learn right now. It matters more than posting endlessly on Instagram, Facebook Lives, emailing once a week. All the tactics and the shiny objects you've heard about are worthless without structure. It's Sarah, and I'm ready to get paid in your business. Yes, in my business. Yes. And Barbara, here we go. I'm ready to get paid in my business. Okay, I can feel the energy right now. It's coming to me. Okay. Next, what we're going to talk about is how to make yourself show up as the unapologetic entrepreneur that you secretly are, even if you see others out there that make you feel like you will never reach their levels. After that, we're going to talk about how to have your business make money. A business is just a hobby if it doesn't bring in cash. And you want the cash, obviously you want the cash to create the freedom that you're craving for. Further, we're going to talk through the essentials of a powerful online business, because once you know the strategy and mix it together with the structure, you need to know how to show it off, obviously. And then finally, we are going to go through how to take control of your desire and fully cash out in 2022, even if your industry is swarming with Me Too competition and you're just a small fish in a huge ocean. Now, why is this different? I mean, I'm pretty sure you've been to loads of masterclasses, but why is this different? So the difference in this class is that I'll show you the lies that online coaches tell you today, so you can make better decisions on why, what, and how to grow your business organically and show up confidently for yourself. The thing is that I've noticed is that most online business trainings, so most of the webinars, the masterclass, fall under two buckets. One is the dreamer and the other one is the copycat. Now, the dreamer training is the one taught by coaches that tell you that success happens overnight, that you don't need structure, and all the elements don't need to be tied up together. They are the ones that make you focus on the why, so why you want a business, and what you want to create from that business. You can create a 10K month in your first month of business. They are the ones that make you dream you'll have everything you want straight away. No hard work required. And they're the most dangerous ones. Now, the copycat, as the word says, obviously, is the coach that has copied from other coaches. So in theory, they're the shit. But when it comes to delivering results to their clients, they don't. So they can have a huge success, but their clients won't, as they don't have a solid strategy in place for their clients. So why is this training important to you? So I'm guessing, and it's just a wild guess, that if you're watching this class, you're not the CEO of a 500 billion company. Because if you were, you wouldn't be here watching this class. We're all entrepreneurs. We're all starting small businesses. So why does structure matter to you? Well, the first thing is that most productivity stuff out there is totally flawed. There are a lot of coaches who have bought a course or two and started teaching people how to grow their online business. You can see it yourself. Just take a look around Facebook, take a look around Instagram. Small businesses are dying. People aren't getting noticed and getting more and more frustrated. Been there, done that. It's getting harder to compete with the noise in your marketplace. Competition is more fierce than ever before. The odds are that you have hundreds, maybe thousands, and probably millions of competitors in the online space. That is because it has never been easier to start a business. The biggest companies in the world are in the most competitive environment possible. So if you use their same strategies that they use to make billions for your small business, you dominate. So good news, everybody can start an online business. Bad news, everybody can start an online business. As you can see, the cat over there that is drinking its cup of coffee and reading the newspaper can start an online business. I see opportunities everywhere. Social media is the one thing that we all have in common because it is needed. So, time to crush your money goals. Discipline is absolutely everything. The 5 steps you need to take to reach your money goals, the mistakes you're making right now, and the essentials that you need. Who am I? I am Lara, peak performance coach for life and business. What I do is I help online entrepreneurs ditch their 9 to 5 and stop wasting time, energy, and money, my favorite 3 words, and gain clarity and focus to grow their online business organically. Neuroscience fan, I'm a productivity expert, so any question about goal settings, time management, procrastination, I'm the one for you. I am a certified life coach. It actually came to my attention today. I had a Facebook memory and it reminded me that exactly 2 years ago I got my psychology diploma, and I was like, oh yeah, and I was really, really proud of it because I passed it with distinction. So I was like, okay, I got the higher grade in my psychology diploma, and I thought I needed that to coach, which I didn't, but that is for something else we're going to speak forward. I was in the military, so discipline is number 1. And I'm a big fan of NLP. I study it and I practice it on my clients. So is this training for you? So if you're starting out in an online business and want a solid, clear direction and a winning formula to succeed, this is for you. If you've been in business for a while, so you tried, but you're just literally just spinning your wheels and you want to finally get some traction on your ideas and get paid for being your authentic self, this is definitely for you. If you have so many ideas that you want to implement and your mind is just like a big box with so much stuff into it, but when it comes to acting on them, you feel overwhelmed, confused, and have no idea where to start, you're in the right place. And if you want to be seen as a trustworthy professional authority in your marketplace, this is for you. And obviously, if you want to get paid big money for your gifts and your expertise, this is for you. Okay, so let's look at 3 people. I'm going to put to you in front of you 3 people over here. We have Catherine Zankina, which is a manifestation coach. When Catherine started her business, she worked nonstop. It was all about hard work and it was all about vision boards. Of course, she's a manifestation coach. And she built everything from her grandma's couch. She was 25K in debt, and now she is a millionaire. She has a 7-figure business. She travels all around the world, and her courses are always sold out. Then we have Mel Robbins. Of course, you all know Mel Robbins. If you don't know Mel Robbins, go and Google her because she's the real deal. She's a speaker. She's an author. She is the creator of the 5-second rule. At 40 years old, she still had nothing to her name. She didn't have the success. She had absolutely nothing. She was about to lose her house, and then she made a comeback. Now she's one of the highest paid speakers in the world. And then, because she can never be forgotten, right? We got Oprah. Oprah, she's a speaker, she's an author. She is one of the most influential women in the world as for now. She started from absolutely nothing. Now, what do they all have in common? They have an appetite to win and change their life. and they have the discipline to keep going even when things went wrong. Because I can assure you that all these people failed. They failed, and then they got up and started again. I have a confession to make. I don't like to make confessions, but I have a confession to make. I don't tell this story often. Okay, so when I was 25, I used to work at a medical company. That is me at 25, all right? That is, the picture is for reference, so you get to see who Laura was at 25. I was working a 9 to 5 job, and I had a music management company on the side, which was on the rise, was making zero money. And I thought it was going to become a great success. I really wanted to be the next Universal. So I used to manage artists. We had a studio in which they could record, and it was all fun and games. But I wasn't getting paid, of course. So I still had a 9 to 5 job. And then one day, I had the opportunity of becoming manager of the clinic I was an admin for. It was me versus the woman that used to be my boss, which is not the nurse that is on the phone right now. That is a nurse, and the picture is just for reference. But it was a woman that used to be my boss. So I was nicer with patients. Okay, I had a better medical background. I had way better customer service than what she did, hence why they asked me to take her place. It was either me taking her place or me being made redundant, for either or. So whomever took the place would have become the next manager of the clinic, and whomever didn't would have been made redundant. Now, I filled all the forms to become a manager. The pay was 6K higher than what I was earning, and at that time it was a lot. And I wanted that role. But on the deadline date to give in the forms, I signed by my own will the redundancy letter instead of applying for the manager's role. I didn't go and get what was meant to be mine. Why do you think I did that? Let me know in the comments why you think I did that. Let me know. I worked in the music industry in Belgium. Oh, did you? Oh, I saw your post today on in the stories that you said that music is key and it comes from your background in music. Why do you think I did not sign the papers and I literally just signed my redundancy over and said, I'm out? Because there's a very good reason why I did it. Not if I look at it right now, okay, because of course things change. But at the moment, that was the decision that I took. Why did I take that decision? Let's see who knows it. Let me know in the comments if you know why I did that. I'm going to tell you why in 30 seconds. Maybe less. You were not happy. You weren't confident you could do the manager's role, or you wanted to grasp the nettle and build up your side hustle to a full-time position. That is actually a really good answer. You were not happy. No, I was actually really happy. I liked my colleagues. I liked the job that I was doing. It was really close home. It was literally 10 minutes walk from home, from Hammersmith. So I really liked that. Sarah is the one that got closer to it. And it's not because I had faith in a music management company and I was really good at making good money, because I was making absolutely zero and it failed after a year. But that's another story. Like, that's people. Don't rely on people that you cannot trust. And it was not even because I was 100% sure of not having a job that supported me, because I was scared like hell. Like, not having a job for me was mean like, how on earth am I going to pay rent? I quit because I thought the job was supposed to be hers, as she had been there for a longer period of time. I quit because I didn't pull myself together and fought for what I wanted. I quit because I thought I wasn't worth that job because she had been there for 2 years, had 2 kids, and thought she needed it more. I got made redundant. I had no pay, and she got the promotion to manager. Me being unapologetically me would have got me the job. So my weird imposter syndrome got the best out of me. So it said something like, you're too young to cover managerial position. Although I had one in a 4-star hotel already, and I worked on it for 2.5 years as a manager. And then she will get it anyway because she has been there longer. So that was my thoughts. You don't value enough for the company. They just asked you to apply to be nice to you. So those were the thoughts that came into my mind every single time in which I had to choose between signing the papers or not signing the papers. The real secret to getting paid is understanding that imposter syndrome doesn't exist. I want you to focus on this, okay? Because no coach will tell you this is true. You need to understand that imposter syndrome does not exist. So let's analyze it for a moment. Okay, let's just break down what it means. So imposter is a criminal fraudulence to the feeling of simply being unsure or anxious about joining a new team or learning a new skill or leveling up in your career. Syndrome is a set of medical signs and symptoms which are correlated with each other and often associated with a particular disease or disorder. Now, if you see it broken down like this, why would you call yourself and tell yourself that you have an imposter syndrome? You need to stop telling yourself you are an imposter. You need to stop telling yourself you have a syndrome, and it will go away. Anxiety is normal. Fear is normal. There is nothing wrong with you being afraid of doing something. There is nothing wrong with you being anxious to do something. Absolutely nothing wrong. So stop telling yourself that you're an imposter. Stop telling yourself you got a syndrome, and it will go away. The reality is that imposter syndrome is just limiting beliefs that you haven't yet faced. That's what the reality is. But we spoke about limiting beliefs. So let's talk about the big picture for a second. So let's talk about your business. Your thing, whatever you do in business, whatever kind of entrepreneurial journey you decided to take in business, is not saturated. You're not out of time. There is no such thing as I started late or I'm old to do this. There is no I can't charge this much. On the contrary, the only way left is to be the unapologetically you that you can be. The only way to do that is through the 5 steps you came here for today. So I told you about the episode in which I didn't get the job because I thought it was in mine to start with. I didn't know how to call it back then, but I just felt it wasn't enough. And at the beginning of my business, I brought this imposter syndrome with me, and I failed, and I failed, and I failed. My music management company failed twice because built it up once and then failed, and built it up the second time and it failed again. And I kept on failing, and then I got myself up. So let's go through these 5 steps you must take in 2022 to crush your money goals. Are you ready? Step number 1, know thyself. Self-knowledge builds confidence. Know who you are and make sure that you're comfortable in your own skin. It will help you to be strong. Understanding your wants and needs helps you say no when necessary. Now, startup businesses are very, 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 very demanding. You'll be expected to be present 24/7 on your business. And while you're present 24/7 on your business, you need to manage your life as well. So you need to know your limits. You need to know just how far you can stretch before you break. And that is such an important skill because nobody over here wants to have a burnout. And when you know yourself, you are going to be able to maximize your performance. There is more to being successful than working hard. You have to be able to create a winning business plan. You need to be able to cultivate relationships, build your brand. You need to work smart and you need to focus on the results in everything that you do because this will reduce stress and increase satisfaction. So the issue with most entrepreneurs is that they start a business thinking they know themselves. So they stay on the surface. They don't dig deep. They don't stare at the limiting beliefs in the face and say, I want to crush you. They adopt the doing mode as a self-defense mechanism, which works until there is a problem. Because the moment that you have a problem, if you don't know how to solve the problem, your mind will start to wander. It will distract you. You will procrastinate. You will not succeed. So being aware of who you are and what you can do and what you can't do is fundamental in business and in life. Because if you fail, you need to know how to get back up. Knowing thyself, thank you, Socrates, for telling us, is a prerequisite for being successful. Knowing what you believe to be true about yourself is a much needed and not a very pleasant journey. But the view from the outside equals freedom. That's what it does. Consistency is key. How can you be consistent when you don't know who you are? Discipline is key. So you want to make sure that you take care of all your limiting beliefs before you start making money. You want to make sure that you ask yourself 5 times why before you stop asking yourself a question. Before you make a decision, ask 5 times why. Oh, I'm taking the decision. Why are you taking the decision? Oh, because I want to be financially free. Why do you want to be financially free? Oh, because I want to help this and this. Why do you want to help this and this? 5 times why. Go down, go deep, dig deep. Inside of the business plan, I've developed a full training to get rid of the limiting beliefs. Matter of fact, the first week is about knowing who you are and what you can give others, because that is so important. If you do not know who you are, you cannot give to others. Step number 2, know thy audience. Now, the definition of your ideal client is a customer who wants your products or your services. It's also a customer who has the ability, so the funds, to pay for your products or your services. A customer who has the authority to purchase your products or your services. Let me be very, very clear over here. Your ideal customer is not your follower. It can be your follower if they buy from you, but your ideal customer is different from your followers. Followers, they see you, they hear you, but they're not ready and don't have the means to pay you. Don't eliminate them, serve them, give them value for free, touch base once in a while. But as a business owner, you need to find the people that are willing to pay you and create products and services that they see highly valuable so they can invest in it. Your number one reason for creating a business is money. Don't chase people that are not willing to pay you. Got hair in my mouth. You must speak directly and exclusively to your audience. Now, once you know who your ideal customer is, it's all about their life, their habits, their wants, their goals, their needs, their behaviors. Then you can absolutely tailor your message specifically to their desires with each and every blog post, article, letter, Instagram post, email. You can hone your elevator pitch to address the primary way in which your product enhances their life. Knowing your audience means eliminating competition, because audiences make decisions with their heart, not with their head. Why do you think that more women buy than men? Because usually men think logically when it comes to buy something. Do I need it? Yes, I'm going to buy it. Do I want it? Yes, I'm going to buy it. What if I don't need it and I don't want it and I find it useless? Then I'm not going to buy it. But if you can get into the emotion of a customer, then the customer will buy. Women buy more because they buy emotionally. And this is scientifically proven. Now, being unapologetically you plus the audience are the two sides of the coin that pays you. So I want you to take time to get into their stories and map out the way of being. And in that way, you have the makings of an irresistible business. The one thing that makes you different from the others is your willingness to succeed. Let me know how many of you are ready to succeed over here. I want to know in the comments. Let me know if you're ready to succeed. I want your energy tonight. Let me know if you're ready to succeed. Because I know you've probably heard this 1,000 times, 100,000 times. Talking about the fact that you need to know your audience. And you've probably had trouble narrowing down your audience in the past. It's not easy to pick an ideal client, especially when you're starting out and you have several talents. I have literally changed my mind on my ideal client about 20 times. I could never narrow it down. It was the hardest part for me of having a business. It was literally the hardest part. Like, what do you mean? I just want to help people, right? I've got so many talents. I'm just going to help them. But if you want people to be attracted to you, pay for what you're worth, and work with people you love, doing work that you love, you must figure this out. So Sarah says, yes, I'm ready to succeed. And I can't see this emoji. I don't think it's important. And then Anita says, yes, I'm ready for succeed. And she's got, hell yes, we're ready for succeed. So I don't know how to target means you haven't done your market research properly. My audience has no money means you haven't made it appealing for them to buy from you. My audience needs my product but doesn't want it. You told them what they need. You need to tell them what they want. Barbara says yes. What does that mean? That you don't need to tell your audience what they need. You need to market what they want. Then you give them what they need. Is this little tactic that took me ages to learn. But if you give the audience what they need, they might not even know that they need it. It's your job to give them what they want. And then after they buy, you give them exactly what they need. Because as long as they're getting the result, they are going to listen to you. The deeper problem that we have is a confidence problem. That is the real problem. Because if you believe it, you will achieve it. It's that simple. And that's why on step 3 is know thy numbers. Now, what most people go wrong, and what most people need to start with is 10K a month, 10,000 followers on Instagram, press and website. I had a conversation once because I do one-on-one free coaching at times on Clubhouse. And I had this conversation with this. She was an art creative. So she was selling her art. And she said, I want to reach 10,000 followers. And I was like, why do you want to reach 10,000 followers? And she's like, because that's when I'm going to sell. I was like, that makes no sense. You don't need to reach 10,000 followers to sell. Because you can have 200 followers and make millions. And you can have 10,000 followers and make zero. And she was just so fixated to this, I want to make 10,000 followers on Instagram. And I'm like, it doesn't work that way. You need an engaged audience. It doesn't matter the amount of followers that you have as long as you can sell to them. So you don't start with 10,000 followers. You start with one follower, one loyal follower, one engaged client, one person that follows you and trusts you. Your business is more than just your pretty face. You have brains here. We've got brains. You have numbers to obtain. You have figures to create. But do you really believe in those figures? When online coaches say, I'll teach you how to create 10K a month in a first month of business, do you believe that is possible for you? Or is that something that goes into your head and then you're just like, oh yeah, whatever, well, I'm going to be happy with 1K a month? Are you confident enough to say, this is what I charge? Most coaches tell you to put your prices higher. And they're like, oh, you know what, Laura? I just charge my 12-week coaching program for £200. Never do that, right? And the coach will tell you, well, why don't you put it up to £5,000? And you'll be like, well, because Impostor Syndrome. Because you're like, well, I never coached before and I don't know if I can do that. And you can, all right? But do you feel confident enough to tell yourself, to tell the other person in a sales call, I charge 5,000? Or would it be easier for you to say, instead of 200, I charge 500? That is the ladder of believability. So at the top, there is your goal, which is the famous 10K a month. And at the bottom, there is where you are right now, which is the 0K a month. Each step is a milestone. Each step makes you more confident. Each step is a micro goal to accomplish. So if you don't feel confident saying, I want 10K a month because you don't really believe it right now, start with, I want 1K a month. How does that make you feel? Okay, it feels like I can do it. I feel like I can actually accomplish 1K a month. Perfect. Once you're 1K a month, that's your micro goal. That's your milestone. You go up. How much can you feel that you can accomplish right now? Oh, I can accomplish 3K a month. All right, then let's work on the 3K a month and so on until you reach 10, 15, 20, 25K a month, 30K a month, 80K a month, whatever your limit is. But make sure that you are confident in what you say. And remember that confidence comes by doing what scares you over and over again until it doesn't scare you anymore. Nobody was born by knowing stuff. Nobody was born by knowing how to use Instagram, how to go live on it, how to literally create a masterclass like this one. You just have to do it over and over again, and the confidence will come over and over again. Step number 4, know thy strategy. So a strategy is a long-term plan that you create for your business to reach your vision. A strategy includes your goals, the type of products or services that you plan to build, the customers who you want to sell to, the audience, and the markets that you serve to make profits. No strategy equals winging it. Winging it equals fail. You cannot wing your way up to your business. It's not possible. Step number 4, it's also know thy structure, because structure and strategy go hand in glove. You need both of them to succeed. There can't be one without the other one. So what you do on a daily basis will either lead you to an incredible success or a terrible failure. How you manage your time, how you use your time, the tools that you use, how you wake up in the morning. If you procrastinate, the distractions that you have every day, everything goes inside your structure. Structure is what keeps your business running and money making. Structure is a big, big part of discipline. And remember, if you don't have discipline, it's hard for you to go forward. How much work will I have to do? Now, one of the things that most entrepreneurs at this stage are very, very fearful about, and sometimes they also resist and say, no, I don't want to do it, is asking how much work they will have to do. So I had a client that came to me, and she's a client of mine right now. And she was like, I don't want to work on weekends. I was like, okay, keep on going. When do you want to work? I was like, well, I don't want to work on weekends, and I don't want to work on Friday after a certain time. And I was like, okay. And well, I have a part-time job 3 days a week, so I don't want to work when I do part-time job, which is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm like, when do you think you're gonna put time and energy into your business if you don't want to work? Oh, I just want to work 2 days a week and that's it. One of the things is that they don't want to do the work. You want to have your social media popping. Your content wants to be professional, gives you the feeling of that classy and personable and authority and expert at the same time. The girl next door that you're ready to help, that you can ask anything, but you're not willing to put in the work. It does not work that way. You don't want your business to look bad or ugly or unprofessional. And sometimes you want everything to be absolutely perfect. So you don't want to write content until your messaging is absolutely perfect, because you don't want your clients to feel like you're untrustworthy. And that's understandable, but there's a deeper issue there. Remember, confidence comes from doing things over and over again until you actually feel confident to do them. The truth is, most of you won't ever start because you don't want to be seen starting at the bottom. And that's harsh. I know it's harsh. But everyone starts in the same place. We all need to start from the ground up. There's no other way. But not everyone has the confidence and clarity to get moving. And today I'm going to show you how to move with certainty, because we're going from confidence to momentum. The solution here is very, very easy. Once you've made the commitment to start, you just need a clear roadmap to get there as fast as possible. You need step-by-step instructions, you need clarity and certainty in what you're doing, and you need it right away. Because once you've made your decision to move, which is the hardest part, remember what I said earlier, most of you are scared to start because you don't want to be seen as the ones that has started from the bottom, especially as an online business. Let's just pretend that you already have your fitness practice, physical fitness practice. And then, so you have all these years of experience in the physical world, and then you transition to the online world. You're like, I already got like 15 years of experience. I've been a fitness trainer for 15 years, and now you're asking me to go online and I need to start from the bottom. So you don't. Instead of using that expertise to run your online successful business. Because the moment that you made your decision, you build momentum, and momentum is what keeps you going. This sentence from Gandhi says it all. You may never know what results come of your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no results. You don't know how life will plan out for you. Like, nobody knows what the future will hold. We have to do the best that we can do to create the future that we want. But if we do nothing, there will be nothing. Take it from Gandhi, please. And that's why step number 5 is know thy action. My favorite word. It's all about implementation, because unless you actually do something with knowing yourself, knowing your audience, having a strategy, getting all that structure out, your gift, what you have that can be valuable to the world, stays hidden from the people who really wish they knew about it. And that's not a win-win. Like, that's a no-win. Because activation turns everything into something real. And activation requires you to create a system that automates, that prioritizes, that brings in the right people and process at the right time as you are building. Never, ever, ever discount the power of systems. They always work. They activate your brand. They are necessary to build, to keep growing your business. And I talk from the smallest business systems, such as a sales funnel. That is a system, that is an automated system, to the biggest ones, to having a team. So whatever stage of your business you're at, you need a system to follow. This is where the formula for a business plan comes together, which is structure plus mindset equals success and money. Very simple. I told you, I like to keep things simple. Structure and mindset equals success and money. Nothing more. So what do you need to run an online business? You need your ideal client. You need to know who they are, what they want, what their pain points are, truly what their pain points are. You need your 5-year vision. Why? Because you need a vision. We spoke about having a vision. You need to know exactly where you're going to know where you're going. And then from the 5-year vision, you need to break it down to a yearly goal. How much money do you want to make? What do you want to sell this year? And is it enough what I have right now to reach my yearly goal? Or do I need to create something else? That's where the solid offers come in. What is your solid offer? Do you have one, or do you still need to create it? Both answers are okay. And if you do have one, did you test it out? Because remember, without action, there is nothing. Your audience, you need to know by heart. You need to engage it. You need to nurture it. You need to go and find your audience. Like, it was so much easier when there wasn't all of this much competition around. You had a couple of pillars, and then that was it. I need a life coach. Well, let's go to Tony Robbins. I need a business coach. Well, let's go to, give me a name. Who's the one that created Virgin? Well, him, Russell Branson. Yes. And like, it was so much easier. I needed a fitness coach. Well, I'm going to Shaun T. Now there's so many options, and you need to be able to stand out from all of these options. So you need to go and find your audience through social media, of course. And then once you have social media and find your audience, you need to create a sales funnel to nurture your audience, to actually sell to them. Because at the end of the day, you're an entrepreneur. You like to give value for free, but you need the cash. Branding is so important, because when they see Richard Branson, thank you, not Russell Branson, Richard Branson. Thank you. Oh God. Sorry, Richard. If you ever listen to my training, I'm so sorry I called you Russell, but that's okay. Branding is so important because you want to be seen as the authority figure. Now, I always make this example when it comes to branding, and it's, if you walk on the street and you see a shop, and this shop has all the clothes that are on the floor, the mannequins are not done properly, would you go inside the shop? No, you wouldn't. So why don't you treat your social media as your shop? Why do you have pictures that are not color-coded? You have pictures that are blurred out, that you can't really see what you're doing. You need to show your face. You need to have a solid branding behind your business. Numbers, analytics, of course, we love them. Some of us hate them. Some of us love them. Not really a big fan of it. I still do it every month because it's something that I need to know. I need to know what posts engaged the most on my social media, so then I can recreate them. I need to know what reels had more views than the other ones, so then I can recreate them. I need to know what time my audience is active, so I can be there for them and I can go live at that timing. Then planning tools, which is out of that list, it's the easiest one. So what's mistake number one? I promise you 3 mistakes that you're making. You haven't identified your goal. Now, saying I want more money is not a goal. Saying I want more followers is not a goal. Saying I want freedom of time. What does that mean? How many hours a week do you want for free? How many hours a week do you want to work? You need to identify your goal to the little detail. Mistake number 2, and you know what's coming. You don't have a solid plan. Now, I'm a big fan of plans, okay? I also create planners, goodness gracious. Like, I'm a big fan of plans. And the reason why I'm a big fan of plans, because I've learned that without a solid plan, you cannot go anywhere. Because having everything in your mind is not enough. You need to put it down on a piece of paper, whether it's a piece of paper, you want to do it online, it's fine. You need to prioritize absolutely everything. And that is the only way to act on your learnings, to act on the things that you said you're going to do. Because mistake number 3, and it's the one that I see the most, is you go on so many masterclasses, so many challenges, so many webinars, and then you don't even show up. And if you show up, then you don't do the work. There's no point of you showing up and don't do the work. Save yourself a couple of hours and don't show up and go and watch Netflix. Maybe documentaries, much more productive than showing up and not doing the work afterwards. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Even the people that signed up for Crack the Money Code Challenge, they signed up. Did they show up? Maybe 10% of the people that signed up showed up. And after that, they actually implement. 1% implemented. You guys implemented. You guys that are watching right now live, I know that you implemented. Because I was there, because I followed you, because you were active. If you don't implement any of the learnings that me, myself, or any other coaches give you, there is no point. That's your mistake right there. And it's a big, big mistake. Because let me remind you that knowledge is absolutely nothing. So when I started my entrepreneurial journey back in 2019, that's me in 2019, thinking that I was living the life, I knew where I wanted to go. I wanted freedom. I wanted money. I wanted all the pretty things that you see on Instagram. Oh, look, she's going out to restaurants. Oh, look, she's got a boat. Oh, look, I want that house. That's what I wanted. I didn't know what it took to get there, but that's what I wanted. Oh, I want to work from a laptop, and all I have to do is literally just stay at home and work from a laptop. I got that one. So I wanted everything that you see on Instagram every single day. Sometimes it's fake, sometimes it's true. Okay? Because don't forget, there's also loads of fake people. The fake it until you make it has taken a different connotation between 2019 and 2022. I wanted all the pretty things. That's what I wanted. And I grew up with the quote, knowledge is power. My dad kept on telling me that quote. He kept on saying, Laura, knowledge is power. Laura, you need to study because knowledge is power. Well, I had the knowledge. I like the sound of power. So why do I feel powerless? I mean, if knowledge is power and I had the knowledge, should I not be automatically powerful and have the power? Knowledge is nothing without action. Knowledge is useless if you don't implement it. Knowledge is worthless if you don't show others your gifts. So when my dad kept on saying, knowledge is power, knowledge is power, knowledge is power, I'm like, really? Do you really think that? Or have you built a career in which you mix knowledge and action, and now you are where you are because you mixed the both of them together? Knowledge is potential power, is not power. Only when I started acting on that knowledge, I started seeing results. Because sitting on my beautiful chair and saying, oh yeah, I know that, I'm being cocky while doing it, all right? Because knowledge is power, please. Like, I know that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know that. What is the point of that? There isn't. Because I wasn't obtaining absolutely nothing from it. So here's an issue that I see time and time again. Although there is a ton of valuable content out there, and there is, I mean, I gave you 95% of what I know away for free. It's up to you to listen to me or not, but I give it to you. Through live streams on my Facebook group, Instagram posts, free results-driven challenge like Crack the Money Coach, workshop like the 90-day success challenge, even free one-on-one coaching, my hot seats, my one-on-one coaching on Clubhouse. Many of you think that piecing it together on your own will get you there, and it might get you there. But if you want to get to where you are, which is point A, where you are right now. Yes, I was going right, which is point A, to point B, which is where you want to be and what your goals are. Working alongside somebody that has shown you the step-by-step strategy and actions will always happen faster. I wasn't willing to do that at the start, and then I did it, and it was so much faster. One condition only: you have to be willing to invest the time and work to get it done. That's why it's called being coachable. Because no system by itself, no coach by itself, no consultant, blueprint, plan, or workshop by itself can give you success. They need to be all tied together, one together with the other one. Because if you try to do it on your own, you try to piece together the system, hang out in free groups, throw spaghetti at the wall to see if it's cooked or if it isn't cooked, hoping, praying that it will work, your journey will not only take longer, it will cost you more money, more time, more energy to get where you want to go. And I'm going to be very, very blunt with you. It could even take so long that you quit right before your breakthrough. Ever heard of never give up at the 11th hour? Discipline, consistency, do not quit, ever. So know thyself, know thy audience, know thy numbers, know their strategy, know their structure, know thy action. So let me ask you this. If you knew exactly what your IPA consists of, how would you feel? And just a reminder, the IPA is the framework that I use: identify, plan, act. If you knew exactly who your ideal clients were, how would you feel? If you know exactly how to talk to them, what the pain points were, how to actually knit your message so clearly that you only need to start with one sentence and they know, oh, she's talking to me. Oh, okay, I know that. If you had a crystal clear image of your best business, how would you feel? If you knew exactly what you wanted to do, if you knew every step to grow your business, how would that make you feel? If you had to, every single step, you knew it in the back of your mind, every single step to know what to do in your business. Wouldn't that be easier? Now, I'm going to ask you permission right now, if it's okay, if I spend a few minutes on what I have for you, because I have something spectacular for you. And it's the perfect formula that you need right now. So if it's okay with you, I'm going to spend a few minutes explaining it right now. It's the business plan. It's a complete business solution. So the business plan is a step-by-step action plan made for your business. So for each task, you will receive an in-depth video and downloadable, editable book of what that module is teaching. I'll tell you how long you can expect to take with each module so that you know how to set aside your time to complete each one. You have unlimited access to all the modules inside of your business plan, whether that module is needed for you at that stage of business or it isn't, because everything is personalized and bespoke to you and your business. You'll receive Q&A group calls once a month with me to answer your burning questions in real time. Sort of like what we did, like the hot seats, once a month, but for a longer period of time, so you can take strategic action on your goals in that moment. So if you've been in my community for a while, and some of you are new, some of you have been there for quite a while, one thing is that I hold nothing back. I tell you exactly how it is, and sometimes I give you too much, even for free. I literally give you 95% of the things for free. Can you imagine how rich in real time paid access is? Can you imagine how much I can give you when it's paid? When I give you my time, when I give you my energy, when I give you everything. So this is the plan. The plan gives you a step-by-step system to reach your business goals. It's completely personalized. So as you can see, week one is, this is one of the plans of one of my clients right now. So at week one, you have watch training on limiting beliefs. How long does it take? 3 hours. I also give a book to read and what chapter to read. Watch training on the morning routine. Set your alarm how many ever minutes you need to complete the morning routine. Fill the ideal client worksheet. Pay a lot of attention to the pain points and the needs of your ideal clients. Open a Google Doc. What is inside your basic package? What is inside your premium package? She is a social media manager. Open an account with Calendly. Create a questionnaire for those who come to your discovery call. All the templates are there. As you can see, there are notes over here. Your training is a powerful thing. The way you present things turned on so many light bulbs. These notes are private to you and me. And all the questions will be answered within 48 hours. So you write the question over here, within 48 hours, I answer to you and to you only. Nobody else needs to read it. The action, how to use a 90 action plan. There are videos starting from how to use the action plan to how to overcome limiting beliefs. There is a whole mindset training. The books, I give you the books as a PDF format you can add to your Kindle. If you need a specific training, I add that specific training for everybody to see. So if you need a training on confidence, you come to me and I believe that you need a training on confidence, I will add that training for you. And I will write in your plan, today you're doing the training on confidence, then everybody else can see that training. But you'll have the plan and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do today. To how to create an automated email on MailChimp. For example, I guide you step by step, showing you exactly what to do. How to create a landing page. What is a freebie? Titles of freebie. How to create your freebie on Canva with a Canva template attached to it. How to create an event on Calendly plus the intake form template. The sales call template. The exact word to say to your clients to transform them to a paying customer. The sales page template. So you can actually create a sales page that will transform and sell. What they say. I am known for annoying my clients because I check up on them. So she stopped writing on the sheet and I said, I see the sheet empty. Did you start again? Allowing me and you to have the same sheet and writing notes allows me to understand where you are if you're struggling with something. And the answer that I got was better than expected because I'm still making my way through the action plan. My workload has exploded. So it was working. So it's okay. You can take a step back because your workload has exploded. I'm doing a little bit at the time. Which was really, she's lovely. So is the business action plan for you? If you're in this class, yes, it's most likely to be. You're here because you want to be paid to be you. You watched fascinating brands you love into action, making really mad cash and kicking all kinds of booty across the globe. And you're catching yourself wondering, like, do they do it? What kind of magic or miracles would it take to build your business into a powerhouse like that? The answer is that there is no magic. It's simple science and logic. So if you aren't taking on enough clients or selling enough products, if you have a ton of great ideas, and I know you do, but you can't get past the drawing board phase. If you poured time, cash into other marketing, product development, or branding programs, coaching programs, or support with little to no ROI. ROI means return on investment. That hurts. I've been there. I've done that. I've been to where I paid coaches and got nothing back. It's annoying. It's hurtful. You want to kick the ass down. You do, but you move on. If you know exactly what you'd be doing, but have no clue where to start or why you are making it work, even though you followed all the rules, all the roadmaps, all the blueprints that every single freebie can give you all around, the business plan is your solution, 100%. Thank you for being so supportive. I was up this morning about 6:15 a.m. Since talking to you, our family is so much closer. Thank you for waking me up. Now, she's doing the business action plan. She's not having the VIP version, which is my mindset VIP one-on-one. She's just doing the action plan. But the results that I give in there, the exercise that I give in there, allowed her to be closer to her family. The productivity, the time management that I teach her, closer to her family. So I'm not just shifting her business. Her life is shifting. Her life is changing. And when I get messages like, you really have changed our lives, I want to cry. Because it's, to me, that's what I became a coach for, to change your life. And messages like this, knowing that I'm doing something that has a result on people, that they can actually come back to me and say, I'm talking to my husband again, and the children are okay. And now I have time to sit down and watch Netflix and not feel like I haven't done anything all day long, because I know I've done it and I know I'm taking it one step at the time. And my business is starting to pick up. My social media numbers are starting to pick up. Now, that fills me with energy, fills me with passion. So still not sure if this is for you. Really? Like, I know this is for you. Like, it's my duty to tell you that this is for you. But I've curated this irresistible goodie set of extras if you enroll right now. So the plan, it's a bespoke, done for you 90-day business action plan with tasks to implement every week, broken down step by step. If you prefer daily, we do it daily. Remember, it's bespoke. So it will be created around your time, your goals, your business needs, and your life requirements. You literally have a really long questionnaire before I start working on your plan, in which I ask you what days you're taking off, if you have events that you need to go through. So I'm not going to put anything on that day or on that week. All you have to do is open your plan every day and go through your to-do list. Unexpected events can happen. So there is also some extra time throughout the weekend. So I put less work, so then you can catch up if you haven't done so. You'll understand what to focus on and how to execute it. You'll do the right things rather than just doing things for the sake of doing things. So whether this is your first time attending your business or you've done this for a while, your plan will teach you what matters to achieve success. So based on where you are right now with your business and where you want to reach in 90 days, and we will apply realistic goals that you believe. Remember the ladder of believability. We're going to do that. We're going to apply realistic goals. I will add to the plan subjects such as visibility strategy, lead magnets, sales funnels, client enrollment process, launch plans, growth tactics, lead nurturing process, energy management. I will add it in for you. All you have to do is take the action on them, which is explained step by step. The value of the plan is 3,333. Yes, because I'm a bit psycho when it comes to numbers. You get 3 personalized one-on-one coaching calls with me. We'll have the initial consultation, which is a 90 minutes consultation call. We'll go through the goals for the 90 days, what your best skills are. We're going to find what the actual goal is. We're going to talk about a real strategy on how to do it. And then I'm going to work on the plan. After about 3 weeks, I'm going to give the plan to you. And then you're going to start working on it. We're going to have a midway consultation that is after 6 weeks, because remember the plan is 90 days, so 12 weeks. That will last about 45 minutes. And we will go through your progress. We will shift some mindset issues if you have any. We'll get through the questions that you have. And then the final consultation that will still last 45 minutes, and it's scheduled for 90 days after the start of the action plan. We'll go through your results, your accomplishments, and I will let you know how you can move forward and what you still need to implement to reach to the next stage of your business. Monthly Q&As is your opportunity to ask me absolutely anything. Structure, procrastination, mindset, tips and tricks, limiting beliefs, confidence, imposter syndrome if you want to, although it doesn't exist. Anything that you feel is stopping your progress. You come to me and say, Lara, I have this issue. I want to solve it now, and we'll solve it now. Social media strategy, Instagram and Facebook. Now, posting on every day on social media is not a strategy. It's just posting every day on social media. So I will provide you with a proven strategy for Instagram and for Facebook, which includes a full Instagram audit, bio, content, hashtag. I will teach you my 5x5 method, which helped plenty of entrepreneurs. I started as an Instagram coach. So my first course that I created was an Instagram course on how to get more followers, how to get more engagement on Instagram, and how to transform those followers into actual buyers. So I will teach you all of this because it's my passion. I love teaching all this. So the business plan retail price on paper is 4,933. Now there are bonuses on it. Bonus number 1 is the Masterclass. How to create 90 days of Instagram content in 90 minutes. One of my most famous masterclasses. If you go around Facebook groups and you ask, oh, what is Lara famous for? The 90 in 90. Because that's my go-to masterclass that I teach. I'm a big fan of content batching. Bonus number 2, 90 days of Instagram story prompts. Because sometimes you just wake up in the morning and you have no idea why you need to go in stories. Now you'll have 90 days in which all you have to do is literally follow a script and say, oh, today I'm going to speak about my goals. Okay, just do 5 stories speaking about your goals and close. Oh, today I'm going to speak about, behind the scenes. So I need to show my followers what I'm doing throughout the day. Okay. Bonus number 3, 60 questions to create engagement. You can use them in your Facebook group. You can use them in your Instagram stories. You can use them in any social media that you want, is to create engagement. Bonus number 4, a DM sequence to generate clients, starting from the first point, the touch base. So, hey, I saw your story. I like what you're doing. Personalized for everybody. To, hey, I've got this class. It's free. I would like to invite you to it. And you're capturing the lead. Bonus number 5, Instagram Growth Accelerator, my 5x5 method that never, ever, ever fails. So the business plan total value is £5,148. Now, it pays to say yes because there is fast action extended special bonuses only for you watching right now. So only for the live workshop students, there are some bonuses. So they must be claimed while we are live. And I'm about to close in about 15 minutes. Unless you have some more questions, then we can carry on. Live bonus number 1, you have my 2022 Productivity Accelerator Planner sent at home, which is this one. It's a complete planner that goes from, let me show it to you. So it goes from monthly goals and it has, you got monthly goals, you got a habit tracker, you've got a wealth tracker, you've got a calendar over here, weekly check-ins, weekly goals, the master to-do list, which is my favorite part of the actual planner, in which you write the to-do list of everything that needs to be done throughout the week, and then you prioritize it by giving it the day in which you're going to do it, and of course, time management. So you get this sent at home. Then the second bonus, you get my 90 in 90 workbook sent at home. These are the steps on how to create 90 days of Instagram content in 90 minutes. You go step by step from step number 1, which is always choose your content goal, because we need to have goals for absolutely everything, to creating your categories, deciding how many posts, and actually writing down the posts. And then live bonus number 3 is 10% off the plan. Now, the price is not the £5,148 that you saw over here, obviously, but if you go to the link www.lifewithlaracoaching.com/yes, that yes gets you access to the business plan for 2 payments of $499 per month for 2 months, or $899 pay in full. It's only valid for the next 15 minutes while we wrap up this masterclass. Then the link will no longer be available for the fast action bonuses. It will stay up until next Sunday. Of course, the 3 bonuses, so the 1990, the Productivity Accelerator Planner, and the 10% bonus will not be included anymore. Why do I give you bonuses while you're live? Because I reward action takers. You learned in this very workshop, in this very masterclass, that activate action activates the dream. So if you know that this is for you and you want to get this price and this bonuses, then this is your time to actually do it. So I'm taking questions now before we wrap up everything and close the fast action bonus. What I'm going to do, I am going to add the link to the bonus in the Facebook group. So then you actually have time in these 15 minutes to go and check it out. And then if you have any questions whatsoever, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to listen to you. I've got some frequently asked questions that I'm going to reply to you. Time in these 15. I don't want to hear myself. Thank you. Okay, it's in the comments. So the link, it's in the comments right now. Yes, it is. So let's move forward and get some frequently asked questions that I get. So how long does it take for me to see results? So the 90-day done for you business action plan is set up so you're literally implementing your business while you go through the plan. So if you already have a product or you already have a service, then you'll likely increase your sales. If you don't yet have a product or a service, then you'll learn everything that there is to learn in your business while implementing it. Remember, I'm very much about action taking. So I will make you implement from day 1. So ultimately, you know that all results come from your effort, from your energy, from your implementation and desire. We can't guarantee a timeline or monetary amount. You know that, like, it would be silly for me to say that. But once you get into the rhythm and you continue to implement and follow the steps confidently, you'll be able to get on a path of predictable recurring revenue every single month by applying what I teach you in the 90-day business plan. Do I already need to have a website and or social media profile set up? No, you don't. In fact, if you don't have those things set up completely, it's even better, because it's like we're starting from scratch and we'll set them up together for maximum results. Because I will tell you exactly step by step what needs to be done, so you can start with the right foot. If you do have them, then I will revise them, I will check them, I will update and up-level them for better performance and better clarity. Because remember that a confused mind says no. So you don't want your customer that go on your social media to say no. Your social media presence is crucial. Like, it is so important. And you have me by your side, which I like to consider myself a perfectionist that believes in progress. Like, when there's a saying that says, oh, better progress than perfection, I say, well, I can have both. So I'm just going to keep both, the progress and the perfection. Do I have to be tech savvy to succeed in the program? No, you don't. You don't have to be tech savvy. What you need to do is be willing to learn basic technology, as I will teach you step by step how to do it. So whether we like it or not, building an online business requires the ability to navigate online basic technology. But with that said, I aim to provide the most simple and the most effective tech to reach your goals. So I aim always, if there's an easy solution, you'll get it from me 100%, because I don't like complicated. Complicated is a waste of time. So join now and you get advantages of the fast action bonuses, because once the masterclass is done, the 3 fast action bonus won't be available anymore. The Productivity Accelerator Planner sent at home, the 1990 workbook sent at home, and 10% off the plan. So instead of paying $999, if you act within the next 7 minutes, you'll pay $899. For 2 payments, it's $499 for 2 months instead of $899 paying for. The link is lifealaracoaching.com/yes. So I'm taking questions right now. If you do have any questions, if you don't have any questions, let me know. And I'm just going to keep it open a little bit, so you're able to go through the sales page, if you want to go through the sales page, and literally decide whether this is for you or not. I'm going to tell you that this is for you. Like, I am not going to lie or take advantage. If you are looking to build a business in the right way, this is the way to do it. If you're looking for somebody that shows you exactly what steps to take on social media, what steps to take when it comes to tech, what steps to take on when it comes to creating a sales funnel, then I am the person that can help you do that. And I'll do it in the easiest way possible, because that's how I like to learn. I've launched this business action plan 2 months ago, and I launched it in beta mode. So I launched it at a reduced price, which is the same price that you're getting it for today and all this week. And then by the next time that I launch it, it will go up to $1,999, because it has literally everything. It is a full business program that you can do and you can revisit over and over again, that sets you up for success. So we'll go through the nitty-gritty of Instagram, we'll go through the nitty-gritty of how to set up a Facebook group, how to set up an Instagram account, what you need to put on your link tree, what your CTA is, what your statistics mean, what the analytics, what the insight mean on Instagram, literally everything, how to work MailChimp, how to create an automated sequence that goes from you getting somebody's email or you sending a link to a potential buyer with them having to put their name and the email address, and that email address leads to a thank you page, and from that thank you page they receive automatically, without you having to do absolutely anything, an email saying welcome, you writing the sequence email, which is to nurture them and them so they get to know you, and then you nurture them throughout all that time to then actually sell. If you're launching, I'm gonna give you the launch calculator and calculate it for you. So how many people do you need in that launch? What is your warm audience numbers? What is your cold audience numbers? What do you need to do? By what time do you need to do it? These are all tools that you need to grow your business and to make it successful. This is everything that you need. You won't need anything else apart from this program right here. Also because everything is bespoke. So as I mentioned earlier, if you need a video because you don't know how to do something, like you say, you come to me and say, Lara, I have no idea, no clue how to make a reel. I will make a reel step by step, create it for you and show to you how to make it. You come to me and say, Lara, I have no idea how to make a carousel. I'll come to you and show you step by step how to make a carousel. You have no idea how to create your branding. It's already there. I'll teach you step by step how to create your branding on Canva. Most of the tools that I use are completely free. So you don't need to spend a dime on anything else. Like I started my business with free tools. Now I pay for some of them because it's easier. But I started my business with free tools and I want to have zero cost possible because, I mean, why not? So I'm going to teach you the exact way to do so. All you have to do is literally go at lifewithlaracoaching.com/yes and you get the bonuses for the fast action for you into this masterclass. Get the Productivity Accelerator Planner sent at home. You get the 1990 workbook sent at home, and you get 10% off the plan. As soon as I close this masterclass, the page that you're going to, so the lifelaracoaching.me./yes will not be available anymore. The normal page will come up in which the full price is $999 paid in full and $599 a month for 2 months. And you don't get, of course, the bonuses sent at home, the Productivity Accelerator Planner that you do not want to miss. If you don't have it, like, go and get it. And your 1990 workbook sent at home. So if you don't have any questions, I'm going to stop rambling about and I'm going to give you some time to think and literally make the right choice. And the right choice is to jump on the business action plan and have me to create the plan for you and just tell you what to do and you're just doing it. That's it. So I'm going to close it now, and I am available all week for questions on the business action plan, for anything that you need. Just contact me either in the Facebook group or send me a DM. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, wherever you need. I'm always available for you. And I'll see you tomorrow in the Facebook group to announce the winners of the Crack the Money Code workshop, because we've got 2 people that are on the leaderboard and they are absolutely winning. So I'm going to see you all tomorrow. In the meantime, I'll leave the link open for another. What time is it right now? It's 9:36 right now. I'm going to leave it open up until 10 p.m. and at 10 p.m. is going to stop working and the price goes up to $999 and you don't get the bonuses for that fast action. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. Take everything that you've learned today and act upon it, because remember that without implementation, there is absolutely nothing. I'm going to see you tomorrow live to announce the results, and have a lovely rest of the evening.